I got some tips on how to make content creation a bit easier for you. If you feel like you don't have time, and if you feel like you don't want to give up time with your family, there's mine in the background, for your dreams and feeling like you have to choose. So I am sharing some tips and I hope you find them useful and beneficial for yourself. Number one, find some courage. Find some courage to record in a way that you normally wouldn't do it, but it would make sense. So we're at the park. I brought my tripod with me. Woo! I brought my phone with me, my mic with me, and I have everything that I need to record a video. It's kind of windy, so I can't let go of my tripod. It's not the most sturdiest one that I have, but it's easy to carry. So if you can find the courage to be able to record out on the go, when you're out running around with the kids, when you're shopping in Target, if that's what you're doing, if you're playing at the park in the playground with your babies, if you're on vacation, if you're going grocery shopping, if you're going shopping for your clothes, you don't have to be a fashion creator. You don't have to be someone selling clothes. You don't have to be someone that is in the parenting niche just because you're at the park. You don't have to be a food vlogger just because you're at the grocery store. Just let that become your studio. But you have to find the courage in order to do it. There are people walking by. Some look at me, some don't. There are people talking. There's a lot of commotion going on. Honestly, it probably makes the video a little bit more interesting. And so if you can get a little bit of courage to do something different that you've never done before and start recording where it makes sense, where you're already living your life and you're already doing things, it'll be easier because you don't have to have this setup. It doesn't have to be this whole production. It doesn't have to be this whole thing just to make the content. I'm not saying that's not fun sometimes. I love setting up my portable studio in my living room. I got my big light. I got, my different phones that I'm using as second and third angles. I have my main camera. I have a backlighting. I have my podcast fancy mic. I'm not saying that stuff isn't fun. Useful sometimes, right? If I have like a very specific training that I want to do, or I have slides or pop-ups that I might want to use, that might be the setting. But if I just want to communicate the message, whatever message that I want to share, who says that I have to be sitting down in a room with all the lights? Everybody's doing that these days, right? The aesthetic vibe. You don't need all that. I mean, that's cool. But what you need is some courage so that you can just record wherever you are, wherever it's already convenient for you. Number two, keep things simple. I don't plan on editing this. I'm gonna try really hard not to edit this. I really want to. The healing perfectionist really wants to edit this because I feel like there's gonna be something that I want to find to edit out that I messed up on. I said too many ums. I said too many likes, like this, like. But if you keep it simple, it'll be easier for you to get your content out. It'll be easier for you to post because you won't need to record it. It'll be easier to do more content or record it because you won't need to edit it. It'll be easier to post because you won't need to edit it. See, I want to edit that out. I don't know if I will. Maybe I'll just leave it so that you can see. Keep it simple. So it'll be easier to post if you don't have to edit. It'll be easier to record if you can just keep the setup simple. So I like traveling with my Hollyland Lark M2. That's this fuzzy right here, because I can be out in the wind and record and still sound good. And I can set it up with my phone. I love it. It is the best wireless mic that I have used so far, and I have used a couple. I have a tripod that looks like a stick. It looks like a stick that's about this long, right? And like a baton. It looks like a policeman baton from like the 20s or something like that. They're running to get waving it. Right? And it's really simple to carry and travel with. And that's it. And I have my phone. I always have my phone with me. I almost always have my phone with me. Occasionally, I will lose it in my house. But that's it. So if we want to find the courage, that's number 1. We want to keep it simple. That's number 2. There's a number 3. We want to keep going. That's how you make it easier. Keep going. Keep going even though the video is bad. Keep going even though you don't have the confidence yet. It's okay. You don't need the confidence. You need the courage. Keep going even though you are not sure how you're going to grow your channel yet. Keep going even if you don't know that people are going to listen to you. Keep going, because if you keep going, you keep practicing. If you keep practicing, you'll get better. When you get better, you will have the confidence. And the more confidence that you have with more practice, content will get easier. Catch you in the next one.